What up, what up, what's up? I'm still on my Martin Lawrence thing. What's happening? It's the Tuesday Night Football Show. We're back, y'all. I know you guys have missed this. This has been about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Caleb, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks,
man.
You know,
holidays. This is the holiday season. Everybody's time. I know y'all see us rocking these A's hats.
Yes,
Don't worry about it. We'll get into that later.
Yes, sir.
Las Vegas in the building. Caleb.
It's Vegas, baby.
How's your week been, man? How's your holiday season been? How's these past 2 weeks been for you?
It's been good. It's been chill. I mean, just getting busy and everything like that. Last night, my sister, she texted me, before I got off work. She's like, "Hey, what time do you get off?" Because the theater that's near us, they do like a Monday mystery screening of like upcoming movies and stuff every week.
Okay.
So, and the only thing we knew about the movie going into it was rated R. That's the only thing we knew. I had no idea what I was seeing at all. But that's part of the fun.
What you end up watching?
A movie called Primate.
With Ben?
Yeah. I don't recommend anybody go watch this movie.
I say that, and I only knew it is because they have showed so many previews for that movie.
I've never seen a preview or trailer for this movie. I had no idea.
Why is Ben doing like that? Why is he acting like this now? Yeah, I've seen lots of previews.
No idea. Movie. I didn't know anything about the movie.
So you're saying it was no good?
Okay. If you want to look, I understand it was. I'm gonna assume it was a low budget film.
Okay.
If you look at like a quintessential low budget horror flick, this is that. And to me, now I'm not big into horror movies. It's just not my kind of thing.
I don't even watch no horror movies.
I haven't really watched one in a long time.
I'm scary. I can admit it.
But I don't I watched the whole movie. I didn't really get scared. The only time I looked away is when some real disgusting things were happening on screen. I'm not going to say that because I don't want that on the internet, but we could talk about that later if you want.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, no, there was only a couple scenes where I was just like, damn, that's really on my screen right now. Okay, yeah, let me just not for a second.
No.
And that was it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Otherwise, it was not scary really at all because you kind of could figure out what was going to happen before it happened for the most part. And I feel like that's kind of the problem with a lot of horror movies. But it just, it wasn't.
Wasn't that it?
No.
Okay.
If you like horror movies, you might like it, and I don't dislike horror movies. It's just,
I'm not a horror flick guy, man. If I watch a horror anything, I gotta go watch some cartoons after. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm scary.
He's gotta go watch cartoons. It's crazy.
I don't play. I gotta go watch some Scooby Doo or something. It's gotta be like old school cartoons too, because those are the cheesiest.
Yeah. So the old like 90s, 2000s.
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah. Those are
something like that.
But no, I mean honestly. It was a $5 ticket. Like, okay, it's $5. Like, I'm not mad about it. I'm definitely gonna go back to see, another one of those mystery movies at some point. But I'm not mad at it.
Okay. What else did you guys? New Year's? Anything going on for there? Was you in the streets? Yeah. So you was probably just working, huh?
No, I took New Year's Eve off. And I closed on New Year's Day, just in case I was not 100% sure if a buddy of mine was going to be in town or not. Okay. And I took off the day preemptively as like, just in case he comes into town so we can go out and party and do whatever. Right. He didn't end up coming into town. Instead, however, me and a couple of my buddies got drunk and played video games, and it was great. It was a great time. It was a great time. We played this game called RV There Yet, which seems to be a game that thrives on communication. Now, you can imagine how this went while we were all inebriated.
I was about to say a bunch of drunk dudes trying to communicate.
It was
trying
great.
To figure that part out.
It was a great time. Played for a couple hours. It was a fun time. There was a point where, because one of my buddies, he lives in Denmark and he was playing with us, so he was going to celebrate.
So these are all online buddies?
Yeah, a couple of us online buddies. Yeah,
man, you're an onliner, so you be.
Yeah, he was going to celebrate the New Year. We were still playing.
Internationally known.
And for like an hour, like for a little bit while we were waiting for him to come back, we were just me and one of the other guys we were playing with. We were just doing stupid shit in the game until we came back. So we found a disposable grill and played catch with it in the game. I don't know why that was the most entertaining thing. It was great.
You guys were drunk.
It was great.
Entertaining.
It was very much fun.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you, Matt? How you been? How was your New Year?
Man, we kind of just chilled. Wife cooked it up. You know, threw down in the kitchen, tamales. You know, she's Mexican,
yup,
so
yup.
you know,
Yep.
Christmas time, New Year's, it's tamale season.
Yeah.
So
It's holiday season. That's tamale season.
yeah, it's
right?
tamale
Yeah.
season. You know, we did
I
that.
love a
Mom's
good
was in
tamale.
town. She cooked it up. So
Yeah.
it was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we just got rid of some leftovers, like in the fridge, because Mom's had cooked one night and she like did this whole Thanksgiving feast, but it was like prime roast and all this extra stuff. And then like 2 nights later, the wife cooked it up. Now, don't get me wrong, we ain't throw away no tamales. Like I still got tamales in the freezer.
Oh, absolutely.
you know how
Yeah.
that goes.
If you don't eat it, you freeze it.
Yeah, not
That's
at
the
all.
rules.
Other than that, New Year's, that's funny. New Year's, my mom actually flew back to North Carolina, so we had to take her to the airport on New Year's Eve. Her flight was at like 11:50. She's in the air watching the fireworks. It's like she's telling me this is hilarious.
I've seen a couple of those videos of people in the air and they see
in
that
the
it's
air,
hitting New Year's. I was
flying
like, that's
over
cool.
the fireworks. I was like, okay, that's got to be a dope
Right. That's a dope experience.
picture, I guess.
Because even too, like,
We just chilled, like
yeah.
we chilled, went and got something to eat, went to the house, watched fireworks on the TV show.
Fire.
On
Yeah.
the news, you know, their little rocking whatever thing, and then kept it simple, man. We didn't really do much, just chilled. We've been running like these past 2 months have been really busy, so it was cool to just relax.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Other than that, man, I didn't really do much. It was nice and chill. I had an experience today. So being in Vegas, everybody knows Roadkill Grill, the barbecue spot.
I still need to go.
I've never been there,
Me neither.
but I've eaten from there before.
okay.
we
You
used
like
to-
DoorDash it or whatever.
No, yeah, we used to go because I used to work nearby, and we used to always go and get food.
Sure.
Somebody would always go. So we're driving that way today, and the wife was like, "Yo, you said you wanted to go there. Let's go." I didn't realize it was in a neighborhood like people said it was. Like, I'm just looking as we're sitting there eating, and by the way, the food is bomb. Like,
Okay. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
Definitely gonna
You
have
see
to go.
that house right next door, right?
right next door.
That's my grandma's old house. We grew up over there.
Really,
Yeah. So
the one that's like
That's awesome.
dang near in the
yeah, I mean
parking lot, basically.
my grandma's property was like a lot of property. Now it's like houses on the street, but my grandma's house was actually back a lot more. And I remember I was probably like 2nd or 3rd grade when they picked up the whole house to move it. They had to live in a trailer for like 4 or 5 months.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's the neighborhood we grew up in.
That is wild.
That's crazy.
Like we go there and we pull in. I was like, wait a minute.
John Moles.
I was like, we're really. I couldn't imagine. I'm pointing at these houses that are right next door. I'm like, I couldn't imagine being that neighbor. Like, is there a neighborhood discount? Is there like a secret card?
Probably.
I go in there and be
Something
like,
like that,
you
yeah.
know, I'm 2 houses down, so I get the 40% off or something.
Or maybe it's just like an extra hookup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not like a discount, but it's like extra.
I ain't
stuff,
gonna
you know?
lie. We had 2 plates. This was probably like the best $60 I've spent.
Oh, that $60 for 2 plates
Yeah,
of like a
I
lot
had
of.
I had the 3 meat plate with, and I got 75% of it at the house still because it was so much.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They pile it on
Oh, then yeah, that's not bad.
brisket, rib tips, and links.
And that's fresh meat. too.
That sounds fire. I gotta
Like-
go. I haven't been there yet, man. I gotta
You
go.
haven't eaten from there?
No.
You've missed out, bro.
I
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I never. Yeah.
Because that food is smacking. Like I'm
I
not
never
even
did. Yeah. The
Not even
only-
gonna lie to you. If you're ever in town, guys, Vegas.
Yeah, there's only been a couple of barbecue spots I've done in Vegas. There's one in my neighborhood who I haven't seen him in forever. It would be a guy that he had a smoker on a trailer attached to his truck and would just grill out, and it was great barbecue.
Now in Hawaii, that's where you're gonna get
That's
all
a-
the best barbecue
oh,
from.
Yeah,
Those guys on the side of the road with the smokers.
Yup.
That's where you'll get the best food from. Anybody that's going to Hawaii, and I'm like, look, you see that guy on the road with the smoker?
Order.
Pull over, get some food. That's gonna
Absolutely.
be the best food you're gonna get.
Yep.
So-
I 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Recap.
Let's do a quick little
Let's
recap.
do a quick little recap because y'all know what season it is.
It's
Playoff season. Let's get it.
Yeah, but quickly, the Buccaneers beat the Panthers 16-14, but doesn't matter because they don't make the playoffs
Yeah,
anyway.
they
The
don't
Panthers
make the
take
playoffs.
it. The Panthers take it because the Saints lost to the
Talking
Falcons.
about the playoffs.
The playoffs? The Falcons beat the Saints, and as a result, there was a 3-way tie for the NFC South, and the Panthers, because they swept the Falcons, get tiebreaker. So,
Yeah, that works.
yeah.
Where's what's his name? Kabernacki. Where's
Kabernacki?
Is that his name? What's his name is Cameron, the guy that does all the analytics.
Mel Kiper?
No, not Mel Kiper. It'll come to me. We'll figure it
Okay,
out. Keep
yeah.
going.
Kaepernick.
Seattle
No.
Seattle beat the 49ers 13-3.
Man, you said that with such a.
Yeah. I was watching this game. It's frustrating. I think we honestly, our run defense was awful in this game.
Your defense is trash.
The defense isn't trash. We're injured. There's a difference.
They're trash because of all the injuries.
But and then we lost another player in this game. Tatum Bethune tore his groin. He's out for the year. So of course, just more
so
injuries.
He's out for the second half.
Yep, he's out for the playoffs
Yeah,
and everything. Yeah, so
basically.
he's done.
Doesn't matter though because they only scored 13 points, even though our defense was trash. But Trent Dilfer scored 3.
Okay. Listen.
Anyway,
Yeah.
You can't score just 3 points in the NFL game and think you're going to do anything.
yeah,
3 points is horrible.
it's bad.
It happens.
it's
And without
bad.
Trent Williams, Brock is Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree. I would go that far, but I mean, he didn't even play.
I
that
mean,
bad,
that
but
is what the announcers were saying the whole game.
They
Were like,
There's also Chris
Brock's got no chance without Trent Williams. He kept saying, and I was like, that's my dog.
But I was watching
and then
this, he was making plays
every
despite.
time he said it, they would talk about it. I'd be like, damn you, Washington. We had him and you had to treat him dirty.
Yeah, you see, Jay Gruden put out a tweet that was like, and we traded him for a bag of potato chips.
I'm
And I
telling you.
loved it.
I'm
That was
telling you.
great.
But yeah,
I
they
loved it.
They did keep bringing up that Brock wasn't nothing without Trent.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever.
Just saying.
The Texans take down the Colts 38-30, but honestly, I want to talk about Riley Leonard for a second. He kind of balled out.
Yeah, he did. He had a good game, actually.
It begs the question, should they have started him over Phillip Rivers?
No.
Really?
No. They wouldn't and this is why only reason why I say that. Bringing back Phillip Rivers, even though he lost those 2 games,
Right.
still put like some sort of some sort of faith and some sort of hope for the Colts
Sure.
because they were out of it.
They had a chance going into these last few weeks.
But
it wasn't
bringing back
yeah.
Rivers still was dope. To me, it was just dope for the NFL, to be honest with you.
Oh, absolutely. No, I 100% agree with that.
Don't get me wrong. Now, Leonard,
Kind of balled.
he balled out.
That kind of like,
He was way more athletic than he looked.
yeah. But like, honestly, do you roll into next season and there might be a conversation between him, like, because Daniel Jones, they're not going to bring him back with the Achilles tear. I don't think they will. If he didn't tear his Achilles, they'd bring him back. But because of that,
But why
I don't
wouldn't they
think
bring him
will.
back?
He's going to be out most of next year.
Okay. So
He was on a 1-year deal. Yeah. He was on a 1-year deal. So it's either you sign him for what he can be after the Achilles, because you don't know what he's going to be after this injury. And you kind of gamble on it, or you just kind of
you sign him to another. You sign him to if he's gonna be out all next season.
most of it. Yeah.
Sign him to a 2-year deal. I was like, you sign him to a 2-year deal. You have this young buck Leonard. They still got Richardson.
Richardson's still there. He's still there. He just he messed up his eye during a warm up because he was using a resistance band and it like went back and slapped him in the eye.
Snap back.
Yeah.
That dude can't win for losing.
Like that's not even his fault. That's just so unlucky, bro. Like
But,
that's so
hey,
unlucky.
man, Leonard showed you what he could be.
Yeah. So that's what I'm
So-
saying. Like you roll into next season, you throw out, Riley Leonard.
Because
or,
what you don't want to do
Richardson.
is not re-sign
Danny Dimes.
You don't want
Vanilla
to not
Vic.
re-sign Danny Dimes. He gets healthy, goes to another team, and balls the hell out.
Maybe. I mean, we'll see what they end up wanting to do. I mean, either way, I don't think there is a wrong decision. If you let him walk because of the injury, I understand that. If you bring him back because of how he played before it, I understand that. But even the last couple weeks before he got injured, it kind of like started to kind of dip a little
It
bit.
started to dip, but
Yeah. The Giants whooped the Cowboys 34-17.
that's always good.
That's Christmas right there. Like, that's great. But I think it's funny. Every time the Giants have a chance at like a top 2 or top 3 pick, they win some random ass game for no reason and completely shoot themselves in the foot. And they just did it again.
You know what I realized watching football this past weekend? All the non-playoff teams, those games were really good.
Yeah, the games were like kind of good.
And then you're watching them thinking like,
what is
where the hell
happening?
was all this?
Yeah, right. Where was all this? The Browns beat the Bengals 20-18. Joe Burrow can't beat the Browns, bro. He can't. I think he's beaten them like one time.
Isn't that the store?
Yeah, that's the Shador right there.
The
There you go.
Shador.
Just like that. Yeah. That's the Shador.
Not a rollie though.
The Browns kind of balled out. Myles Garrett broke the sack record, which is cool. Michael Strahan,
Hating.
dude, he's so pissed. I'm
Hating.
like, it doesn't. Here's the thing, and
He makes sense what he's saying, but it just didn't need to be said.
I understand that, but there was somebody online that made an argument, and I think they're right. If you're mad about somebody breaking a record in a 17-game season when you did it in 16, then you also should be, or then the person before you. So the person who had the sack record before Michael Strahan, right? They were in 13, 14-game seasons.
Yeah, but they didn't even record them.
But no, when they were recorded in in these 14-game seasons, and he had the sack record, and Michael Strahan needed 16 to do it. If you're gonna say that this like doesn't count or whatever because it was in 17, then in theory yours shouldn't count
Michael
either because you did it in more games.
Unnecessary comments. That's what I say.
The argument is irrelevant. The points are relevant.
Unnecessary comments.
At this point, just be happy that it happened. Like, who cares if it was in one more game?
Let's not go with games. Garrett had 130 fewer pass rush snaps.
There you go.
Than Strahan.
There you
So he
go.
was on the field. I
Less.
mean, that's a lot. That's 130 more.
Right. That's basically an entire game's worth of snaps.
At least. I mean,
That's almost 2 games, actually, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, 130. Yeah, that's about 2 games.
So that's about 2 games worth of snaps. So, yeah, you know what? Michael Strahan, be quiet.
Listen, man.
Stick
Stick
to-
to the morning show, brother.
Right.
Stick to the morning show.
The Vikings beat the Packers 16-3. Honestly, and I saw a lot of people were pissed about this game because the line was set at 13.5, and because the Packers kicked that field goal with 1 second left, it screwed up a lot of people's tickets.
Good.
And I'm just like,
That's what
bro,
I
that's
say.
so they're like, someone needs to look into this
It's
because
called
there's
gambling. It's called gambling, y'all.
it's crazy because there's a lot of people that are like, someone needs to look into this game because there's no reason why Matt LaFleur should have took the timeout with 1 second left to kick the field goal. You lose anyway. There's no point. It's literally no point. It's only pride, and to force a team to go out for a meaningless snap with 1 second left in a game you've already lost is honestly, it's irresponsible.
Yeah.
It's irresponsible.
Listen, it's called gambling, y'all.
So,
Kick it out there. Let's go.
is what it is.
Burn all these tickets.
The Jaguars
why I
beat the
said that.
Titans 41-7. Cam Ward went out pretty early with a shoulder injury. He didn't come back, but they did some testing. He's going to be fine for next season, so it'll be chilling. So, and I did see too, he does want to be a part of the coaching search, just so he can kind of like just to be in the conversation.
A rookie.
Not to have the decision.
The
just
hell?
just to
Oh
be
my God.
in the conversation.
This is
to
what
be
happens
aware.
in 2026. I want to be a part of the coaching search.
No, he just wants to be like, he doesn't want to make the decision, but he wants to like just kind of know who they're bringing in.
Yeah,
more
they'll
so.
know.
And that's fair.
You'll know just like everybody else in the press conference.
But no, I feel like that's fair because it's
Why is that fair?
Because you gotta put something good for this young guy. You can't just because you tried throwing out somebody just to throw them out there because they were already there,
my Lord.
and that didn't work out.
That's terrible. If the Titans do this, and I was just reading this a little while ago before the show, and I don't really know even if you have it, but the Titans. Guess who's gonna interview with the Titans?
I think Matt Nagy is interviewing.
What's today?
For it.
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So he'll be interviewing with the Titans Thursday. Actually, they said.
Matt Nagy, I think, is interviewing.
No. You made me lose his name. Old Cowboys coach. He's the
Mike McCarthy.
No, not Mike McCarthy.
Jason Garrett.
Jason Garrett.
Are you kidding
yes,
me?
Jason Garrett is
No,
interviewing
if you
with
bring
the
in
Titans.
Jason Garrett, no, I'm sorry.
Jason
No.
Garrett is interviewing with the
No.
Titans
No.
Thursday.
Nope.
Why you say no?
We saw what he was in Dallas.
That's good.
No. He won 8 games every year. He was the Mike Tomlin of the NFC.
Listen,
Like, what are we doing?
Titans ain't my team. He can go interview with them. I don't care.
Nah, I don't like that. I would rather them have Mike McCarthy because I think he has more continuity and
It's
he's
a lot
won
of-
more.
We'll get to the
but
coaches, but that just popped
Yeah.
in my head when we were talking about the Titans
That's
right
crazy,
now.
yeah.
Because I was reading it and I was just like, wow.
The Rams beat the Cardinals 37-20. Matt Stafford probably solidified his MVP this year because the
believe it.
conversation was between him and Drake May up until this
Right.
point. And Drake May, up until this game, was favored by like
No, he wasn't
1.5
favored.
Yeah, he was-
Stafford was favored this whole time.
No, but there was about a 2-game stretch, including the past 2 games before this, where Drake May was favored by like 1.5. It wasn't anything crazy.
Think so?
But it was a slight, because I saw like a whole bunch of stuff online about it. But Matt Stafford
feel
pretty much
like-
solidified his MVP, so he's probably going to win it, and he deserves it. He threw 46 touchdowns, great season.
But beyond him just throwing the 46 touchdowns, I feel like he really had a good season.
Absolutely,
Like,
yeah. He
just,
uplifted that Rams team.
Yeah, he really had a good season. So.
Absolutely, yeah. And Puka Nacua led the league in receptions this year. Puka. Yeah, no, even though all that, they still end up with the 5 seed. So, the Broncos beat the Chargers. I mean, and they secured their number 1 seed.
Yeah, the number 1
They secured the number 1 seed with this game. Broncos beat a Chargers team that I don't think played most of their starters. They didn't. Yes, they didn't play Justin Herbert or nobody.
Yeah,
so like,
Harbaugh barely played any of his starters.
It doesn't,
Yay!
Congratulations, Gold Star. The Raiders beat the Chiefs in a meaningless game.
Now, the Raiders beat the Chiefs.
Yep.
And it wasn't meaningless. It wasn't meaningless.
It was meaningless. It was meaningless.
No, it was for pride. That's what that was for.
If it was for pride, they would have kept Max Crosby on the field.
Well, they haven't started Max Crosby in the past 2 games. So
But that's my point. If it was for pride.
This was for pride. I was going to say we, but the Raider fans, I did say we.
He said we. It's on the internet now. It's there. It's live. It's recorded.
I'll cut this clip. Don't worry about it.
No, it's gonna be streamed live.
No, it won't. I'll cut it. You know what? This was pride, man. Let's go, Raiders. Stand up. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Stop.
I tried.
Yeah. No.
That was for you, Gina.
There you go. Get some brownie points. The Patriots beat the Dolphins 38-10. I mean, yeah.
But
yeah.
You know what I did realize? In all these coaches being let go,
yeah,
he wasn't one of them.
No. And honestly, like, I think
why.
There's a chance that he still gets let go, and it wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah, because it's still early.
But I think here's the thing: he is still a good offensive mind. He is. I think the Tua struggles weren't entirely his fault because
you heard Tua's comments.
Yeah, Tua's like, yeah, if I get moved, I play somewhere else. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
he doesn't care.
He was like, that'd be dope to have a fresh start.
Yeah.
So,
but I think that's just because there's been so much
that's a
drama around Tua's tenure in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He needs a fresh start, but I don't think it's not really Mike McDaniel's fault because he was brought in 3 years into Tua's tenure already, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, about that.
So basically, we already knew.
What's his name? Ewers?
Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, he looked pretty good though.
Yeah, he's looked pretty good these last couple of games.
Ewers.
But we kind of already knew what Tua was by the time Mike, he got in there. So I don't think it's really his fault. He tried to do what his best when it came to bring in Jalen Waddle, getting him some more action. Tyreek Hill when they brought him in as well.
Right.
Getting all them involved. All Devon Achane.
It's just another one of those things.
These guys.
Injuries happen.
Yeah.
I feel like Jalen Waddle, he's
so good when he's on the field.
A number one that is not a number one.
I agree.
He is a Robin to a Batman. He needs a Batman.
Yeah.
He flourishes as a Robin.
Yes, he does. And he can definitely be that number one receiver. And
not every game.
Not every game. But
I feel like not every game.
And I kind of feel the same way about like guys like Devontae Smith and some of these, kind of like number twos that are really good number twos, but not quite a number one.
Right.
But I think Jalen Waddle, like there's a reason that a couple years ago when this offense was 100% and they were cooking, this was the number one offense in football. They were leading the league in passing yards. Tyreek Hill was on pace for 2,000 receiving yards at the time. Like there was a point where this was
they had their
premier
flash.
Team.
They had their flash.
Right. But I think with injuries to the offensive line, especially Teron Armstead retiring as well, is a huge thing that I don't think it's talked about enough.
Injuries, man. Injuries will
are rough,
up your
man.
whole squad.
But then again, it's like, Teron Armstead was phenomenal for them, and then he retired. So I think it's just a bunch of things that picked up and kind of ended the season before it really began, I feel like. Especially with Tyreek Hill obliterating his entire leg.
Okay.
I think Mike McDaniel gets another year with whoever, the new GM is going to be. We'll see. But I think he could get another year. Probably not with Tua. I think they're going to move on from him this offseason. But we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see how that all ends
up.
How it
happens.
I'm going to make you happy.
Please do.
The Commanders beat the hell out of the Eagles. Let's go.
Let's go. Y'all see what happened, man.
Let's go.
Another meaningless game.
Another meaningless game where you guys dropped to what, the 7th pick now?
No, we're still number 6.
Is it 6?
Yeah, we're 6.
I thought
we were 6 already. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we were already number 6. The only one that was really like in jeopardy of dropping would have been the Raiders, but somehow that got locked in.
Well, that got locked in because of the Giants.
But yeah, the Raiders were the only ones that were like really in jeopardy of dropping like that. We were going to be 6 regardless.
Right.
So
okay,
we're number 6. And
but yeah, Commanders beat the Eagles. The Eagles dropped to the 3 seed in the NFC. And even asked about it. Nick Sirianni was just like, that's what we as a team, between the players and the coaching staff and everyone, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to make sure everyone was rested and healthy and ready for the playoffs.
Right.
Didn't really care.
Because it don't matter. Look, you got to play somebody.
Right.
So, I mean,
it depends.
And it's not like the teams that you're about to play, you haven't played this season. So you kind of have an idea. Or, even if you haven't played them,
right,
you still kind of have an idea.
Familiarity, yeah.
So,
but yeah.
I'd rather go in there rested than have somebody getting injured because I played a team that's not even going to be in the playoffs.
Right. The Lions beat the Bears 19-16.
Another meaningless game.
Bears actually, well, no, I think if the Bears had won this game, they would have stayed the number 2 seed. But because I think they dropped down to like 4.
I think the only game this past weekend to me, and I could be wrong, obviously if you're a fan of a team, it probably meant something more to you.
Right.
The only game that I feel like that really meant something was the Seattle game. Because that was for the number 1.
Right. It was that game, but it was also the Pittsburgh-Baltimore game.
And that game.
Those were the 2 games that really mattered this weekend.
Because obviously one got in and one did not.
Right. The Bills waxed the Jets. Mitch Trubisky.
Still got it.
Josh
Bears
Allen
fans,
kept his
stand up.
Yeah, Josh Allen kept his start streak alive.
Because he played.
He played 1 snap and came out the game.
Sorry,
he does that like every year.
That's Podcast P.
Yeah,
didn't Podcast P have him? Josh Allen. And, I think so.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have started that guy. Played 1 snap.
1 snap. You couldn't move up. You couldn't move down. Yeah. Played 1 snap. Got nothing out of him. And then the Steelers beat the Ravens 26-24, mostly because they didn't run the football. But well, is what it is.
No, Steelers beat the Ravens because boy missed a kick.
Well, yes.
So
it was that.
Let's just be real. It was from the 20-yard line. The boy missed a kick. Like that was some of the highlights from that game. Like that really. It was a good game. Like one of the better games. It was a really good game. No, why? Because in that 4th quarter, it was back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, especially in the last 3 minutes of that game, you thought the Steelers had it. And then you thought the Ravens had it. And then you thought the Steelers had it.
Yep.
And then you thought the Ravens had it. And boy missed the kick.
Yeah.
So.
And it's rough. But honestly, I mean, it is what it is. You can't change anything about it. You just kind of have to go into the offseason and hope for the best, really.
The good thing I can say about this, there was a clip, and I didn't have it, but it tells you the type of coach Harbaugh is. Because Loop, who missed the kick, is a rookie.
Yep.
After this game, Harbaugh walked him to the locker room.
Yep.
Literally walked him to the locker room with his hand on his shoulder, letting him know that, bro,
it's okay.
Everybody's going to miss a kick. Because the dude had a good season.
Yeah, he was, I think, automatic from under 40 up until that point.
He had a good season.
Yeah.
It just didn't go his way.
Right. He hadn't missed a field goal all year under 40 yards up until that point.
Much respect to Harbaugh for that. Because I saw that clip and I was like, okay. He didn't leave him out there in the cold by himself.
No, absolutely not. And honestly, like you said, Tyler Loop had a great season. I looked at it too. Including that kick and all the extra points and everything, he only missed like 3 or 4 kicks all year. Which for a rookie, that's really good.
That's really good for a rookie.
For a rookie kicker, that's really, really nice. So you can't be mad about it. I mean, I know he did like a little interview where he's like, yeah, as soon as I kicked the ball, I kind of knew it wasn't going in.
Okay.
He kind of felt it, which is fair.
Is that the recap?
That's the recap.
Recap. All right, man. Let's get right into it. Let's get into the coaching carousel.
Yeah, man. There's been a lot of man. Black Monday was crazy.
Man,
Black Monday was crazy.
Right, Black Monday was. Dark.
There are in total 7 head coaching openings. Teams following, teams needing a head coach. The Giants, the Browns, the Falcons, the Cardinals, the Titans, the Raiders, and the Baltimore Ravens as of a couple hours ago firing John Harbaugh.
I want to add on to not just the head coaches, because there was a couple offensive coaches, defensive coaches,
coordinators and stuff.
The Lions coordinator, Morton.
Yeah, John
They
Morton.
let him go.
Yep.
Washington, we let go of our offensive and defensive coordinators. So
and
Kingsbury's gone.
Yep.
And Coach Witt's gone
Yep.
for defense. They fired him. Clinsbury, it was a mutual departure.
Yeah, he wanted to go to look at some head coach
he's going to
openings.
look at some head coaching opportunities.
You guys also let go of your offensive lines coach. You also
Bro.
got rid of him, so he's gone.
It's been a rough one.
Yeah.
It's been a rough one. But let's get into the head coaching.
Yeah.
Let's get into head
There's a
coaching.
lot of honestly some really interesting jobs. There's some teams that need a head coach that are in a good spot, or at least they're getting into a good spot. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I think one of the biggest ones, I think the most intriguing job right now is the Giants job.
You think so?
I really do.
Why?
Up at
Because of Dart?
Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart's a big thing of it. You also have Malik Neighbors, Wan'Dale Robinson, who came onto the scene a lot
Scatterboo.
more this year. The whole the whole defensive line is amazing. You got, have a great defensive line. You have solid defensive backs on the back end. You fix the linebackers a little bit, fix the offensive line.
All
Honestly,
right.
you're in a good spot
Okay,
for
so you
next
said
year.
the Giants. Who's a
think-
good fit for the Giants?
I really like Jeff Hafley. He's the Packers defensive coordinator. He's from North Jersey. He was the head coach at Boston College a couple years ago before coming into the NFL as the Packers defensive coordinator. I think if he's a defensive minded coach, you could bring in somebody to handle the offensive side of the ball for you. And there's a lot of like solid offensive minds in the NFL from multiple trees. I think a lot of people, I'm going to call it the Shanahan tree. Just there's a whole bunch of people from
Okay.
the Shanahan, McVay, like that whole West Coast kind of scheme that I think really fits well. I think if you bring somebody in from that kind of side of things to
You know
help
who
Jackson
I've been
Dart's
hearing?
development,
For the Giants.
Mm.
Stefanski.
Stefanski, I don't even hate that either. I think
I've
that's
been hearing
I think that's a
Stefanski.
good a good spot. But I think I have him going somewhere else.
Where do you got him going?
I got him going to Tennessee. I got him going to
Everybody
Tennessee.
wants that Tennessee job. Like,
I think it's
why?
It's a spot with Stefanski specifically for that spot, right? He is a culture setting coach. Everybody in Cleveland wanted to play for him. He really cared about everybody there. He was a people's
Except
coach.
Shador. Go on.
We don't know everything that was going on between him and Shador. We really don't.
Except Shador. Keep going.
I think if he wants to come in, work with Cam Ward,
Ooh.
you fix, get some good receivers in there because that's really what
They
that
have
team
no
needs.
receivers. Yeah.
Uh,
They need some good ones.
You have a lot of money when it comes to free agency. You have a decent bit of picks in this draft. You can really fix most of the holes of this team this offseason. With the money that you have, with the draft picks that you have, you could fix most of the holes of this team this offseason. And I think with Stefanski, he's a really, really solid head coach and can come in and fix
Two-time
that team.
coach of the year.
Two-time coach of the year. Took the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs.
One time.
You know how hard that is?
Yeah, it's true. They said,
You know how hard that
6
is?
seasons. How many quarterbacks?
6
15?
seasons, 13 quarterbacks.
13 quarterbacks?
Including Joe Flacco twice. I mean, like, we had
I don't
Jacoby
know.
Brissett there for a little bit. They had Dorian Thompson-Robinson, was not a great spot there for him. But
Deshaun.
Watson, who I don't think he really wanted. I don't think he had much of a say
I
in
know
the
you
matter.
didn't want to pay him. Not
Right.
that much.
Right. That part. But
Okay, so that's
I
Tennessee.
really do. What do you think for Tennessee?
For Tennessee, I wasn't thinking Stefanski. I was thinking more of like a Raheem Morris or even you just mentioned him, old Cowboys coach,
Mike McCarthy?
Mount McCarthy.
I like him there too. I think
McCarthy.
I actually had him going there before Stefanski got fired.
Mhm.
And with Stefanski getting fired, I kind of placed him there. But I do like McCarthy for the role because he brings in a lot of continuity and
Okay,
confidence.
so we have started this off a little backwards. Who's the number one coach out there that's free?
It's Stefanski or Harbaugh. That's the answer. That's the answer. It's Stefanski or Harbaugh.
Okay, so you brought up Stefanski. Where do you see Harbaugh? Because he'll be coaching.
Yes. I actually have him going to Arizona, which I know is weird.
Wow.
But here's the thing. John Harbaugh screams continuity.
Okay.
He screams consistency. The Cardinals need that more than anything else. They need somebody consistent. He was the head coach of a great franchise for almost 20 years. He knows how to win. He knows how to lead a football team. He knows how to rally players around him and the winning culture. He knows how to
The
create
funny
that.
thing is, Arizona,
Yep.
they have a solid defense.
They have a decent
They
defense.
have a solid defense.
They have a decent offense.
They have a decent offense. Really, if they can get consistent quarterback play,
Right.
and if Connor comes back healthy,
Right. They
I
add
mean,
they add another
they just-
receiver.
yeah, they really just need a good coach.
Exactly, and that's why and also
I'll be in Arizona next season
there you go.
because Washington plays Arizona.
Yeah.
There's 2 West Coast games they play, and I'll be going to both.
Yep.
They play Arizona and they play the Niners.
Yep.
So I'll be going to both of those games.
Yeah. I saw that.
Huh?
Are you taking me?
First off, you're a dude. I would never take another dude anywhere. Now you can go, but I definitely won't be taking you.
See?
Now you got the dog pissed off.
Dang,
Look at you.
for real, that happened kind of quick. Know what he did? He showed her to me. she couldn't see me this whole time, and all of a sudden she saw me and was.
The dog is racist, is what we've learned.
Yeah, we have learned that.
Well, she's
No.
Latina. Do you guys think Harbaugh is going to coach next year? I don't. I think
he's
I
going to
do.
coach.
I do.
he's gonna
I think he
coach.
takes-
I think Arizona gives him that job. I think
Because they
that's a
still
great
owe him
fit.
money. So they just re-signed him last year to a 3-year deal.
Yep.
He was locked in until 2028.
Yep.
So he's still got 2 years left on his deal. So they're still paying him. So
Yep.
I think he'll be coaching.
Yeah, I do. I think I love Arizona for him. I think he fits what they need really well. And Kyler Murray, it's not a great comparison, but he's not like
He doesn't suck.
talent wise, he's not that far off of Lamar. They're very
Just
similar
shorter.
football. They're short. He's shorter. He's short. He's shorter,
No.
and he's a little bit more of a panic quarterback. But honestly, if Harbaugh can fix that, Kyler Murray can be an elite level quarterback. He really can. We've seen that before. When Cliff Kingsbury was there a few years ago, he was actually like
you
a damn
know
good
who
quarterback.
Kyler Murray needs to play for?
Mm.
You guys are wearing the hats right now. He needs to go to baseball.
He
because
needs to go to
He was
baseball.
drafted by the Oakland A's,
He's
so
a
that is true.
bad football player.
I
I don't see him playing for Cardinals.
No?
think, yeah,
They're going to need a quarterback.
I think more likely than
Where,
not.
do you know where they're at in the draft this year?
the third pick.
They can get a good quarterback with a 3rd or 4th pick.
I think no.
Brissett is better than Kyler Murray. Brissett had a cool season.
Yeah, I'm about to say he
Sure.
played better.
Yeah,
than him.
he played better,
did.
but I think that was more of the scheme fit more so than like the player itself. I think Jacoby Brissett just fit the like pocket passing kind of idea that Jonathan Gannon had more. But I think if they bring in John Harbaugh, I think you keep Kyler Murray because it's a similar quarterback style between him and Lamar Jackson, and obviously Harbaugh knows how to coach Lamar. So I
Does
think
he
that
want
could
to
be a
coach
really
that
good spot.
style again?
I mean, maybe that I don't know.
I don't know.
Because you're getting a bootleg Lamar.
Yes, you do get bootleg. You get like Wish.com Lamar.
Nah,
Lamar.
I'm not going to say Wish. It's not
Timu?
gonna- Timu at least.
Timu Lamar.
All right, who we got
see.
next? Who we got?
Um,
you said the
The Cleveland Browns.
Ooh,
I have Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator for the Chargers. He was also with Jim Harbaugh at Michigan, and pretty much his entire time as a defensive coordinator between Michigan and LA has had a top 5, top 10 defense. And you bring him into Cleveland with the defense that they have, which is already a solid defense.
solid defense.
You have him coaching Myles Garrett.
It's one of the
That
top
is a-
defenses in the league.
Right, one of the top tier. And Stefanski, despite not being a defensive minded coach, he made a great defense. You bring in Jesse Minter, who is a defensive minded coach, and he is going to absolutely elevate that defense. And then he can bring in somebody. I honestly, if Cliff Kingsbury does not get a head coaching job this cycle, I think
Take him to Cleveland?
maybe with a fresh quarterback this
Well, you
upcoming
got to
season,
think what they need. They need a receiver. They need receivers.
they might need a quarterback because
No,
they
got a
don't.
quarterback.
I like
They
Shador.
got 2 of them. If they don't play Shador, I'm not knocking Dylan Gabriel whatsoever.
Right.
Because
DG's worse, but
yeah, he's
Deshaun's back too.
Deshaun's yes,
he's
he's
the
gonna be back this
least
upcoming year.
of the 3. I feel like Dylan Gabriel,
Right,
but he didn't. If he would throw the ball over 5 yards,
right.
he didn't.
What about Shadur's college coach?
His
No.
dad. You think they're gonna bring? Nah, that's not happening.
right.
That's
Hold
not
on, hold on.
happening.
As much as you say it's not happening, I promise you, if Dion wanted to coach there, they would hire him.
Yes,
The only reason I tell you right now, the only reason Dion's not coaching in the NFL
he doesn't
is
want
because
to.
Dion does not want to coach in the NFL.
Yes, he has made it abundantly clear he wants to stay in college because
Yes,
he wants
does
to
not
mentor
want-
these
yes,
18, 20-year-old
exactly.
guys.
So,
That's exactly what he
so
wants
don't
to do.
say,
No, I'm saying
that
it because of that reason.
yeah, that's the only reason he's not coaching there is because he doesn't
Right.
want to coach there.
Right. What about you? What do you think for the Cleveland Browns?
Cleveland Browns, again, since you knocked off my Raheem Morris, I like Raheem. Or I like Flores.
Brian Flores,
Yeah.
that would be I think that could
Because
be a good fit too.
he's a defensive coach,
Yep.
and he had a really good defense when he had Miami.
Yeah.
Think
with
about
some pretty lackluster personnel.
it. Yeah. So Flores might even be even better since you're going defensive minded.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate that either.
I like Brian Flores.
Yeah.
And Cleveland.
I don't mind that either. Yeah. I think if you go Brian, I think Brian Flores might be the top pick or one of the top picks of this cycle.
Mhm.
I think
I was looking at like a
Cleveland can't land
chart.
him, yeah.
It had him at number 2, and that was only because Harbaugh wasn't on the list yet.
Right.
He had just got fired.
Yeah, he had just gotten fired.
So now I would assume that brings him to 3.
Yes. I think that, the top 3 are definitely Stefanski, Harbaugh, and Brian Flores. In any order, I don't care.
Right.
But I think if you're the Browns, if you want to bring in a defensive coach, if you can't land Brian Flores, you bring in Jesse Minter. And I have Brian Flores going somewhere else. But before I even get to that, the Atlanta Falcons, I think they bring in Clint Kubiak, the offensive coordinator for the Seahawks.
Okay.
He's been a great offensive coordinator for several years. He was the Niners offensive coordinator or passing game coordinator under Mike McDaniel.
I had him bringing in Kingsbury.
Yeah.
Kingsbury, though.
And then he went to the Saints and was actually really good as their offensive coordinator there. Was it last year or the year before when Derek Carr, for those first handful of weeks when they were dropping like 40 points a game, Clint Kubiak was their offensive coordinator. Clint Kubiak was torching defenses with Derek Carr at quarterback.
With that being said, though, who's your starting quarterback?
It's honestly, I think you honestly, if Penix isn't going to be ready yet because he's still injured, so you have to roll in with Kirk Cousins to start.
They can't. They're going to have to pay that man, so
they did just rework his deal.
He just reworked his deal. If they keep him past March 13th,
yeah,
they got to pay that man $69 million for next season.
Yeah. So we'll see.
You can't keep him.
You can't. So honestly, you either roll in with Penix if he's healthy, or you bring in a bridge to basically hold the fort until Penix is healthy and ready.
So you know who that bridge is gonna be?
Brissett.
No, it's Winston.
Jameis Winston.
Jameis
Winston would make Kyle Pitts an MVP candidate, dude. Like Jameis Winston would make
tight end
Kyle
throw
Pitts
into a tight end.
Torch. Exactly. But I really do like Clint Kubiak. I think with the offensive talent that the Falcons team has, you need somebody who is going to basically lift all of that up. And I think Clint Kubiak is probably the best for that in this cycle for offensive. I really do like him here. I think he's a great fit. I think he's going to bring that West Coast offense into Atlanta and absolutely torch defense with Bijan Robinson, with Kyle Pitts, Drake London, all these boys. He's gonna cook. I think he can cook in Atlanta.
I got something funny on Harbaugh. Adam Schefter posted this. In the first 45 minutes after Harbaugh was fired, his agent said he received calls from 7 NFL teams expressing interest in his client.
Yes, I did.
And there's currently 7 NFL head coaching jobs, including Baltimore. So that means a team that hasn't fired a coach yet is expressing interest in Harbaugh.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, who else is being let go?
Who else is being like, hey, Harbaugh?
Who do you guys think? What team do you think is firing the coach?
That was my first. So
Miami.
It's funny you mentioned that, Quan. My sister actually texted me the same thing earlier.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
No, Cincinnati
has said they're keeping Zach Taylor.
Yeah, they said that. That's because they said that before Harbaugh had gotten fired.
I don't think they're going to do that. You think John Harbaugh's going to stay in the AFC North?
Why not? So he can torch those fools.
If he goes to Cincinnati, that'd be
kind of crazy.
That'd be kind of wild.
Why not?
For a few reasons. First of all, he's not going to Cincinnati. Second of all, because he wants
Sounds
to be
good, though.
Cincinnati is a dysfunctional franchise. They are. They have 4 good players on their team, and 2 of them don't want to be there.
What 2 don't want to be there?
Joe Burrow and Trey Hendrickson.
Listen. Only reason why Trey don't want to be there is because of money issues.
Well, they've also been kind of disrespectful.
You bring in a leader who can control those things and actually has say over his personnel.
Maybe.
I'm just saying it's something that can be taken care of.
But I think it's more of an ownership issue is why he's not going to go there.
Could be.
But I think that's interesting.
That is funny. That is kind of interesting.
What team it has? It could be Miami. It could be Cincinnati. It could be, I don't even know.
I really think it would probably be Miami.
Miami has to be the guess, right? As much as I love Mike McDaniel, I really do, and it's not has nothing to do with the Niners bias. It's not that. I really just do think he's a very smart offensive mind, and he's shown that in Miami. He showed that in San Francisco, and all the the time that him and McVay and Shanahan all spent together over the course of like 15 years. So, but if it's his time, it's his time. I mean, then he can go somewhere else.
Could there be a team that's in the playoffs that might have been interested?
It would have to be like Pittsburgh. That's the only one I could think of. I would only Pittsburgh.
Never. Get out of here.
No, I'm serious.
Buddy, they're not letting go of Tomlin.
Because, okay, Jacksonville's not getting rid of their head coach. The Patriots aren't. The Broncos aren't. What they got? The Texans are not getting rid of their head coach.
The Eagles aren't.
Eagles, I don't think, are getting rid of their head coach. Maybe Carolina is another one, is a maybe. But Dave Canales has made Bryce Young decent.
No, he hasn't.
He has.
I mean, the fact they got them to the playoffs.
Yeah. He got into the playoffs in his second year. That's, even though it was by like the skin of their teeth, that's still something to build upon for next year. But
I know if I had the opportunity to get the quality of a coach like Harbaugh, do you shoot your shot? That's the thing. Like,
for some of these teams, yeah.
Do you shoot your shot or do you just roll with what you got? Because
maybe Washington.
No, I think if it was going to be Washington, they would have already fired.
That's true, because they fired everybody else.
They got rid of everybody else.
True.
Yeah,
I think, you know what?
But that was before Harbaugh.
That's true.
Became available.
Whoa,
That is true.
That's true.
So now that kind of makes you like, who is it?
Now, okay, this
Who's
is going to
the
sound
snitch in the room?
crazy.
This is what I'll say. The next coach to get fired,
Yep.
that's the team he's going to. I feel like that.
That's
The next coach that gets fired,
Okay.
and we'll know that by tomorrow, I'm assuming.
Sure. Yeah, probably in the next day or two, we'll know that.
Check our page. It'll be on our page tomorrow. That next coach that gets fired, I'm going to post it, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. But no, I think honestly, it's a weird thing, but I have a feeling that Buffalo, if they lose to Jacksonville in the first round, Sean McDermott could be on the move, because he's a defensive coach who's had a lackluster defense the last couple years. And in your one shot with no Mahomes, no Lamar, no Burrow, you get curb stomped by Jacksonville.
Well, look, this is what I say.
And this is all, predictory.
The fact that Harbaugh got let go,
No one's safe.
no one is safe.
No one
This is
well,
Luke,
okay,
this
Shanahan
is,
and McVay
this
are
is
safe.
Luka all over again.
Sure, but I think there's a few coaches that are safe. I think Shanahan, I think of McVay, I think those guys are safe. Outside of that, and that's really it. I think that's honestly the only two coaches in the NFL that are like 100% secured in their job.
I don't.
I think realistically, maybe Tomlin, if Pittsburgh really loves him that much, which they
do.
might.
They do.
Shanahan's super safe though.
I think so. He's been a really solid head coach for us. He's made, obviously we've had some spots, but
there's some big games,
and
including the one that would have led us
Yes.
to have home games going to the Super Bowl and a bye to get some of the defense healthy, that he totally choked on. Like, that was a bad coaching job.
yeah, it was a lot of bad coaching. I will agree.
I
And
will
that's
agree
another
too.
big game that he just.
Shut up, Banga.
I'm just saying. I agree with you
I
guys.
mean, you know where he started.
I know where
Yes.
I agree with you, Niner fans.
Now, there's only two other coaching jobs that we haven't talked about yet.
Let's go. Let's get
The
into them.
Raiders and the Ravens are the only two ones
Okay,
left.
let's talk about the Ravens first, because we'll talk about LV last.
I think I like Chris Shula for the Baltimore Ravens. He's the
Really?
defensive coordinator for the Rams. I think what he is going to bring as a defensive mind to Baltimore.
I'm glad
which their
you had a
entire-
chance to think about this. I feel like this happened so quickly. Like, I didn't even get a chance to really think about like,
Yeah,
who could be the next Ravens coach.
it was just like I was looking at just like some of the candidates that are coming up, and Chris Shula being he's been great for LA these last few years. He's before Raheem Morris, he was, I think it's just like a defensive passing game coordinator or something like that. I don't remember his position.
Well,
in the staff.
this is, now that we're talking about, I think this, out of all the teams that need coaches,
Yep.
and all the coaches that are available, if I was either Stefanski or Flores, I'd be trying to get a job at Baltimore.
And that's 100% fair. I have, but Chris Shula, I think he can bring that like smash mouth defense to Baltimore. Their entire identity with Baltimore is hardcore punch in the face defenses. And I think, with him having Aaron Donald for a few years and having a really solid year this year defensively, they have a great defense this year, despite a lot of really young talent on that defensive side of the ball. I think if he comes in, I think he made Roquan Smith very, very good once again. They got Madubuike.
I like Roquan Smith.
There's a lot of really solid talent on that defensive side of the ball. Kyle Hamilton would be such a fun player to work with as a defensive coach.
Yeah,
I think you could really.
I hope he's not too injured though.
No, I think realistically, Chris Shula would be great in Baltimore. I think that's a great fit. I really do.
Okay.
Now the Raiders being that last one, I have Brian Flores going to the Raiders.
Do you?
I do. For some of the same reasons I've kind of talked about with some of these other teams, I think Brian Flores, he's made lackluster personnel defenses solid and then eventually fantastic. I think he can do the exact same thing with the Raiders with Max Crosby. With Max Crosby. They've got some decent, guys. They got some decent guys on the defensive line with the team. Him, Malcolm Kuntz has honestly over the last couple of years been pretty solid for them. They need to fix the interior a little bit. They've got some decent linebackers. Devin White has actually been pretty solid for the Raiders this year.
He's been pretty solid linebacker this year.
And honestly, you just
that's kind of crazy to say about a team that for 12 games didn't win a game to say, oh, well, yeah, he's pretty solid. Like, how solid are you really? Even Max Crosby. I don't care what anybody says about Max Crosby.
I don't know. I really think Brian Flores, he can come in. He brings in.
Hey, I said that. Why'd Quan John look at me crazy? You are the best, Max. Come on, man.
Everybody loves Max Crosby. Come on.
Come see us here at the show.
Yeah, come on. We got an open seat right here.
He's going to look great in red and gold next year.
As much as I would love that, I would also hate that for the entire reason of we couldn't afford that.
All I know is next season when I go to the Niner game, I'm going to be rocking my Trent Williams jersey.
You absolutely should.
I'm going to. It's my dog.
But no, honestly, I really do think next year with Mikael Williams coming back, our defensive line is going to, and Nick Bosa coming back as well, defensive line is going to get infinitely better immediately just from those two coming back. Because up until the injuries from them both, Mikael Williams was having a great rookie season. Like he started really coming into his stride towards that midpoint of the season and then towards ACL. I think if he finished out the year, he would have honestly been. What's that?
Where'd he tear it?
Was it MetLife?
Against the Giants. Who do we play again next year in New York?
Oh my God.
2 years in a row. I don't understand that.
I'm tired of it, bro. I hate MetLife Stadium.
Oh man. Tell me about it.
MetLife Stadium needs to get bulldozed at this point, bro.
And then I'm mad we're playing the Raiders, but it's in San Francisco.
Yes. I kind of want to go to that game. If I can.
I would
to
take
see the
you.
Raiders?
I would take you, but you're a guy.
Finally, you're starting to realize. I mean,
I if I can afford the trip.
That's why I'm going. The best is going to be the Arizona. If you want to shoot out to Arizona, we can. I'm shooting out there, but you want to roll. Go watch your Cardinals.
Watch my Cardinals. Well, I'd watch them lose. Shit. I'd wear whatever Washington jersey you have for me. I'd wear it. I got
one for you. Don't worry, I got one for you
in that game specifically.
Enough said.
Actually, I would wear a Trent Williams jersey, like a Washington Trent Williams.
I only have one. Of those,
I know.
And it's strictly mine.
No, I know, but I'm saying I would wear that.
I got a Darryl Green jersey you could rock. I'll throw that one on you real quick.
Shoot. You know what? I mean,
Nothing Held Back podcast road trip.
Little road trip. That could be fun.
We'll get into that later.
Maybe.
We'll get into that later.
Hey, like I said, if I can afford it, because I do have some other
plans.
plans.
Hold on. Okay, so because I know time's kind of spiraling. Is that the coaching carousel?
That's the coaching carousel.
All right, coaching carousel. There it is. I do want to get into some baseball news.
Some baseball news. What you got for us?
So
Miguel?
There was breaking news today that the Las Vegas.
The Las Vegas.
Yeah, the Las Vegas.
The Las Vegas.
Athletics.
Yep.
Will not be called the Las Vegas Athletics. The U.S. Patent Department has denied the request to be called the Athletics. They cannot be called, once they move, they cannot be called the Athletics or the Las Vegas Athletics.
Interesting.
So the A's literally have to come up with a new name. They're going to appeal the decision.
Right, of course.
However they appeal that with the patent department. But as of right now, they are not, will not be the Athletics if they come here to Las Vegas.
Interesting.
Now, that kind of sucks because I have an A's hat on.
Right, me too.
Unless they come with another name. But they've had that name. They've actually,
long
since
time.
1901,
That's
they have
crazy.
been, their nickname has been the Athletics.
That's crazy.
So
yeah,
for some reason, and they really didn't get into too many details about it, but the Athletics,
got
they
denied.
cannot be they got
That's
denied. The U.S. Patent Department
interesting.
denied them.
Interesting.
It's kind of wild. They said it was too generic of a nickname or a name. It can be confused with other Las Vegas athletic sports teams.
I can understand. Okay, I mean, they're not wrong. They're not wrong.
I'm
Because you just
saying.
say Las Vegas Athletics. If you not let's say the Las Vegas Athletics, but like you just say Las Vegas Athletics. Do we know if you're talking about the A's, the Raiders, the Knights,
No, I mean, I get it.
the Aces?
But yeah, that
like,
was
I can
some
understand
kind of Sports Center, sports-worthy news right
Yeah.
there.
I gotta think of like what they could
What
like.
other name could there be though? What could they? Well, I mean,
You'd have to
they have
Vegas
people that come up with that kind of.
Right, they do. Like
We're going to be the Vegas baseball team.
this is not the Washington football team, brother.
I see
We're
it,
not
Vegas
doing that again.
baseball team, Las Vegas baseball team. I see it. I see it.
I want to say like the Gamblers.
Oh, there is a Gamblers team.
Is
I think
there a
there might,
Gamblers?
there might have been like a football team. We've had
Yeah.
so many teams with like the
Yeah.
typical
Right.
names.
I know there was like a USFL or like
Aces would have been
XFL.
dope if there wasn't a WNBA team because then
Yeah.
they could keep the A's.
Right.
True.
Because UNLV athletics is a thing. University of Nevada, Las Vegas
Right.
athletics. They say that.
So, but yeah,
It's very weird. I think they'll be able to get it overturned and figure something
figure
out.
something out. They might have to just kind of.
Pay
Right.
some money.
Yeah, because like I said, they're
money.
they're gonna appeal it. So,
Right.
and I think there's a time limit. Like you have to do it within like 30 days of the denial.
So, okay, yeah.
Would it make you like the team more if they just totally rebranded and looked like a fresh Vegas team?
Yes.
Because I think that would help actually
Yes.
the Vegas fan base.
Yes.
But I feel like
it would do better.
it would probably do better, but it couldn't be your typical name. They would have to come up with something like,
It can't be a generic Vegas
yeah,
name.
it can't be.
the,
That's what I'm saying. It can't be
yeah.
nothing like has to deal with a deck of cards or
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
It had to be something fresh.
Or
So-
even just like
I'll be
Well,
for it
that's-
though. I would be for it. That'd be dope.
And new colors too wouldn't,
I like the green though. You don't like the green?
I love
like
the
the
A's, but I hate green. I can't wear green.
You only wear black anyway.
No,
What
I
do you
can't wear green. I'm
mean,
a
that's
Laker.
fair.
I'm a Laker fan.
that's fair.
You know,
But I could see like
it's got nothing to do with basketball. You can't wear
I
green
can't wear
because of
that color.
basketball.
Can't wear that color.
there's some interesting like if you want to go like Vegas kind of themed names. Obviously, you have like the Gamblers. You have the suits for
But see,
like,
that's the
suits
thing
of the
though.
cards
We'd
and
have to
stuff.
go against that.
The pimps,
The pimps.
Ladies of the night. What?
the dealers. That could be
The dealers
car
would
dealers
kinda be
or
fire.
drug dealers.
The dealers would kind of be fire.
No.
Yes, because it's like you're dealing that. You take that baseball, you throw that.
Yeah, you dealing it
The
like
track.
a car.
The track, like the NASCAR track or the Boulder Highway track
I thought you meant the
Speedway?
Tropicana track.
or the Tropicana.
It's on
track.
Tropicana, so
Yeah,
True.
either one. So, all
Um,
right, we'll get off. of
yeah,
that.
there's
We'll get
some.
off of-
That's an interesting topic to think about.
But okay, so that's that's the kind of news and exciting stuff that will be brought to you guys by the new podcast.
The
I'm
new
excited. I'm
podcast,
excited,
yeah.
guys. Probably starting March?
Because it'd
correct?
be like pretty much right after
Right after
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, right after
so
Super
like
Bowl?
middle of February would be
Oh, you trying to start it then?
because it would be right after Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay. I thought we were gonna have like a little two. You know what? This is what I'm talking about. He's about that action.
I'm on it. I'm on
My
it.
fault. I'm thinking like we're about to take vacation, like we're
We-
somebody.
I mean,
Just had
if
2
you
weeks
want to
off.
take a break in between
we don't want to take a break.
post Super Bowl and starting, that's up to you.
But see, hey, I'm rolling with you, player.
I'm down to just run it.
Let's run it.
I'm
Okay.
down to just run it.
So new podcast, Nothing Held Back podcast will be coming to you live next month, February. It's gonna be a lot of new things. We're gonna be talking about multiple sports. Like I said, this is a sports town, so we'll be having multiple guests, different athletes, local athletes, high school athletes. Just people in general.
Yep.
That's gonna bring sports to the Las Vegas area because that's where we're at. I'm excited about it. I know Caleb
Absolutely.
and you guys are excited about it. So
Of course, yeah.
looking forward to it. You'll start seeing a lot more stuff on the screen in the next upcoming weeks about the new show.
Absolutely, yeah.
All new branding, all new everything. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's been great getting back with you guys. It's been we missed you guys these past couple weeks. But you know, holiday season's over.
Yep.
Now it's playoff time.
Yup.
One of the greatest times of year besides March Madness.
Yup. And with it being playoff time too, do you want to know the regular season standings for the game picks? Because we didn't mention.
I mean,
that.
I don't, but I'm sure
Real
you
quick.
two do.
Now, do we want to do game picks for the playoffs and keep those standings going, or do you just want to like
Start
this
fresh?
is the leaderboard? This is
Yeah,
who's won
it's
this
done.
season.
It's done.
And he's starting over for the playoffs.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's start it fresh.
In third
That way I
place.
have a chance.
Now, I will preface this. I think at some point I accidentally added an extra week to
Cheated.
Engel's total.
Cheated.
So because I was doing the math on like the standings of
Trying to
total
make it seem
games
like it was
tracked,
worse than it really
and
was.
Engel had more games tracked.
You know
I
what I'm
couldn't
saying?
figure out where I made the mistake,
how'd
but
that
I made the
happen?
mistake. So I'm
Niner fans,
being honest with y'all.
bang bang. Just
So,
saying, that's how they
I
do me.
just I took away a week where he didn't do well.
Thank you.
Yep. And
That's
made
probably
the
multiple
total,
weeks.
yeah, exactly. I didn't make it an 0-3 week. I made it a 1-2,
Should have been an 0-3.
Well, last week I picked Seattle, Pittsburgh, and the Rams.
You
didn't
So I
pick
went
you
3-0.
did not.
I went
No,
3-0.
You
Oh my.
didn't.
Hey,
I'm
hold
talking
on.
about,
Listen to what he said last week. We wasn't here last week.
but I still picked
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Pick.
3-0.
So what was the record?
So
Third
Engel,
place, Engel.
you're looking at 22-20 as your final standing.
Okay, hey, over 500. I'll
Over
take it.
500. Quan John, 26-16. I can read. And
That's terrible.
then myself, number 1, 31-11.
First off,
I would have won if I didn't have a weak link to start my season.
dang, John.
Damn, John's gonna be in the
That's coming
comments.
from Quan John.
That's not even me. That's,
All right, so
that's-
let's start it up fresh then. Playoffs.
Let's start it up fresh. Let's
So-
go over pick round 1. We have the graphic up on the screen here for you guys. I will say with me taking home the win, I think if we're still doing the championship belt,
We're not. That
Oh.
guy. That guy.
all
quit.
right,
That guy
Hey,
quit. So
John, I will
You get a
take.
sticker.
you get
Hey,
a championship.
can we
sticker,
get
a star?
Actually, can we just get like a little trophy next to my name on the
Icon on
screen?
your name. All right. We'll do that starting next week.
All right, so
Perfect.
at
Reigning
we're gonna
champion.
pick 3 or 2.
I mean, we can just go through the
Pick every
board.
game.
Let's just go through
Okay.
the board. Let's
All
go
right,
through the board.
You gonna go first? What?
Yeah, so let's start. We'll go game by game. We got the Chargers at the Patriots. I think you and I can both agree that is going to be the Patriots taking
Drizzy.
home that win at home in Foxborough in January. Yeah.
Okay.
Got Buffalo traveling to Jacksonville. I have Jacksonville in this game.
I got Jacksonville. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Quad.
First of all, I got the Chargers because that's a very young team in the playoffs for the first time. And then I do have Jacksonville because Buffalo just sucks.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Houston at Pittsburgh. I have Houston obliterating.
I got their defense
Aaron Rodgers.
dominating.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is going to
Are you
crumble at
taking
the sight.
Pittsburgh?
I'm taking Pittsburgh.
No, you're not.
I
Are you really?
I
I
don't
am.
like that.
Over Houston?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
For the
Okay.
NFC round 1, we've got Green Bay at Chicago. This is an interesting game because it's been back and forth pretty much all year, but I do have Chicago winning this
Do you?
game.
I got Green
do.
Bay.
I think it's going to be close, but I do have Chicago squeaking it out.
I got Green Bay taking that one.
I have Green Bay too because they gave up that last game they
Yeah.
played against them, and I think they want that back.
Gotta get that get back.
That's reasonable. I think regardless, it's going to be a game that goes kind of either way. It's very, very close.
Right.
Last possession wins.
I think so.
Hmm.
Yes. Kind of like that Niners-Bears game.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Right. Anyway, sorry, I had to take a dig at Chicago. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
Bears suck.
Okay. So then what do we got? We got
Niners traveling to Philly.
ooh.
Now-
are you gonna bet with your heart or are you gonna bet the reality of it?
And now here's the thing. I love the Niners. I bleed red and silver, or excuse me, red and gold. I don't know why I said red and
Wow,
silver.
red
I'm
and silver.
fucking- I don't know. I have a gray shirt on. I don't know what's going on. I bleed red and gold.
Okay.
I want us to win this football game. I think traveling into Philly with as injured as we are, that's going to be very tough.
Okay.
with that being
So you're
said,
taking Philly.
I have to roll with San Fran, bro. I have to. We're in the playoffs.
Listen.
As much as I think this
Quan
is
John,
probably going to be a loss, I
We're
have
done
to
with
roll.
this guy, Quan John.
I have to roll.
I got San Francisco too because Philly has not looked great all year, even though they won the division.
All right. Well,
They've been
surprisingly,
And their defense is okay, but it's not. I mean, they're barely better than 49ers. The 49ers
surprisingly,
and our offense is a lot better.
I'm taking the Niners too, actually, because I
Let's
feel
go.
like
That's my guy. That's
no,
my guy.
no, put that hand.
No, give me the. You
All right.
guys can't see
I'll
it.
put
Give me
it-
Nux.
yeah.
There you go.
I feel like Philly, like you said, Quan John has not really played good this season.
I'm just Quan on this.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. You know what?
Yes.
The
Fresh start.
standings are done.
Fresh
he is no
start.
longer
Fresh
Quan
start.
John.
My bad.
It's Quan.
Hey,
Get
It's
that monkey off my back.
Quanstradamus.
I'm just Quan.
Quan
Quanstradamus.
Stradamus.
Okay, Quanstradamus.
There you go.
You are absolutely right. Philly has not played good.
They've been very wishy-washy all year.
Okay.
And as much as it's going to be a tough game regardless. I do hope that we do win this
I
game.
think our offense will look like it did again against the Bears again.
If Trent Williams is back, yes,
He will.
Okay. He will be.
he should be.
Even if he does, if they have to remove the hamstring, he needs to be
Right. If they have to like surgically remove the hamstring and like basically have him
Stop
stand on a brick,
Yeah.
like that's
All
gonna
right. Last but least,
the Rams are gonna dunk on Carolina.
you think so?
At least
It's-
a 20-point win.
It's gonna. They lost to the St.
Like, I
Carolina
feel like the
Panthers
Rams
team.
are going to win, but something tells me this game's going to be a lot closer than we think.
It was close last time and they
was.
lost, and they shouldn't have.
It was.
And that's why they're in the playoffs.
Right.
I think Rams blow them out. I think this is going to be the only blowout in the first round.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think
okay.
this one or maybe even Houston Pittsburgh could be a. I think
Yeah, I
Houston
feel like
could
that
blow them
Houston
out.
Pittsburgh game is going to be a blowout.
It's going to go one of two ways. Either Pittsburgh
And then
offense is just going to
That's
ignore.
when Tomlin gets let go.
Yes, if,
Well,
if
DK's
Pittsburgh
back.
loses this game,
That's true. DK is back.
DK would be back. But
Yeah.
that Texans defense is fantastic. Their pass rush is already great, but they've got some great defensive
Yeah, they do
backs.
got
They got
some
great
good DBs.
linebackers. I think this is going to be a tough game. But
All right.
all in all, those are our picks for the playoffs, guys. It's going to be interesting, or at least for the first round of the playoffs. Obviously, going into the rest of the playoffs, we'll have, those games to talk about for who we think is going to win each matchup there. But it's going to be, we're going to bring you great playoffs. We're going to finish out the season great. And we're going to head into the off season fresh and new and ready to roll.
And nothing held back. Let's go.
Nothing held back.